Service Warrior. We're here again at CrossFit Beverly, kind of Chicago home now for Fire Service Warrior training, and we want to work today on demonstrating some of the techniques that we use in our warm-ups that we program for the Fire Service Warrior Fitness, but also some of the techniques that we're prescribing as preparatory work for the Fire Service Warrior Fundamentals Seminar. So what we're going to go through today is a little bit of work covering the pull-up, the push-up, and the air squat, and put together in a rep scheme of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. Those of you who are familiar with CrossFit will recognize that as a 20-minute, as many rounds as possible format, that is the classic CrossFit workout Cindy. It's a workout that we consider to be critical in preparing yourself to come and participate fully in Fire Service Warrior Fundamentals Seminar. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to go through, I'm going to demo one complete round, and then we'll come back and we'll look at each of the elements individually. So let's see what one round of Cindy looks like. At the call of 3, 2, 1, go, we jump up into our pull-ups. Drop into our push-ups. Right into our squats. There's one round. Our recommendation is that for those coming to the Fundamentals Seminar, in a 20-minute time period, you should be able to do at least 10 rounds. We'd like to see you get 20 to 25 in a little bit more like the 30-minute range. So now what we're going to do, we're going to set up in a different position camera-wise. We're going to take a look at the specifics. All right, so to begin for our pull-up, the big things that we're going to look for in our pull-up is that at the bottom of our pull-up, our elbows are fully extended. We're fully down at the bottom of the pull-up, and at the top of the pull-up, the chin's over the bar. That's what we're looking for standards for the seminar. So this is not acceptable. We want to see that full lockout at the bottom. And we come up and clear the bar each time. For our push-up, we're going to start in a good plank position. We're going to take the chest all the way to the ground. It's your option whether or not you want to do a CrossFit game-style push-up, where you release your hands from the ground, or as long as we are seeing chest hitting the deck, we find that to be an acceptable range of motion. So, what that's going to look like. In a full plank position, you're going to come down, touch the deck, back up. Without the hand release, we should still hear that chest hit the deck. That's a good solid push-up. All right, now for our air squat. Air squat's a great exercise to build muscular endurance and strength in the legs, as well as work on increasing flexibility in the hamstring and in the ankle. All of these things are critically important to maintaining good health and wellness, greater longevity. So what we want to see, good setup position for the air squat. My feet are going to be under my hips or just slightly outside, depending upon the length of my femurs. This is something that you're going to have to play with and get comfortable with. For me, I like to take a slightly toe-out position, maybe 10 to 20 degrees off of dead straight forward. Key factors here, I want to keep my weight in my heels. You're going to notice that when I initiate this movement, I'm going to start by sending my butt back. I don't want to just bend at the knees and drop. You see that if I just bend at the knees and drop, all of this is bound up. If I send that butt back a little bit, now I'm organizing my sternum, I'm organizing my back, I'm obtaining a good lumbar curve. We can see that I'm preserving my low back arch. And now, keep my hands high, keep my chest high, nice neutral gaze, straight forward, send the butt back, drop the knees, drive the knees out. You see how my knees track over my toes. I want the knees to stay driven out all the way down, all the way back up. My air squat can either be a full depth, butt to the calf type of squat, or I can just break parallel. Parallel being the imaginary plane drawn between the top of the knee and the hip. So I want the hip below the top of the knee. Or I want my pockets below my knees, another way to look at it. So right here, perfectly acceptable, and back up. What we don't want to consider a squat is this, or even two parallel. We want to see that little bit of extra depth to engage the quad as well as the hamstring. Driving the knees out helps engage the adductors. We get a good full workout as well as keep the knee in the proper anatomical position. That's it for this week. Enjoy the video, work on your skills, work on your fitness. We look forward to seeing you here at CrossFit Beverly in the Fundamentals Seminar, October 13th and 14th, 2012. See you soon. Cheers.